Silence of the Lambs, the Buffalo Bill scene. What did Mig say?
Yeah, I'm still working through that. We actually have to have a conversation about that. But you know what? It's made me the person I am today. So
Yeah.
I gotta
You
hate you and
are.
appreciate you at the same time. It's a really weird feeling.
It's what I'm here for. It's like Bill Burr said, we should bring bullying back to like even the sort of like the. It's sort of like will align the universe, as it were.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna touch that, but man,
Of
we got
course
some
you will.
awesome cards, man.
Let me say
Hey,
one thing. Ali Abdiaziz is a
oh,
cunt.
well,
There it
I'm
is.
glad that we got this out of the way up front.
We got it out of the way.
And now we can move on to better things.
Yeah, cause I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king.
I don't like the wrestling in MMA wrestling. I love it personally.
I love jujitsu. Okay, look, I love jujitsu.
The king of the casuals, the casual king. King of the casuals, the casual king. Cause ain't nobody bringing you the casual bang.
UFC 273 edition. Sponsored by Jack's Gym, coming soon to a town near you. But let's bring in the boys, the Bruce brothers from the West Coast, and oh, there they are.
Mr.
Hello.
McCarthy.
It's
How's it going?
oh, it's going well, thank you.
Senor Jaime, hello.
Look at how big we all are.
I know, right?
You know, Jake,
Well-
you're a little in the shadows, like
I'm in
Oh,
my back cave, if you will.
yeah.
Yeah.
You look good,
No.
all right.
I just have to shut the blinds, or else it's way too bright in here. We can't
Yeah.
have the dungeon with nice.
Down in the cellar.
And now we can move on to better things. And before we talk about UFC 273, I want to say that the UFC has been doing an amazing job on these fight cards the last couple of weeks, man. The last 2 or 3, and I put some notes up here because we haven't had a chance to talk about this in the last couple of weeks. But God, there has been some killer cards, some killer fight nights. That one in England, wow, I have not seen so much and maybe it's the fact that we're coming back from a pandemic and people are being able to get back out there. But to see these UK boys in their home place putting on an amazing show. Paddy Pimblett, continues the hype train. Got Tom Aspinall putting the entire heavyweight division on notice.
I'm blessed.
Oh my God! The problem is,
Wait. You cannot keep going on this rant without talking about the meatball elbow sandwich.
Oh, I got the list right here. We got Arnold Allen putting on a freaking clinic. Paddy Pimblett killing it. Molly McCann with the spinning elbow, freaking monster.
Took it right out of my mouth.
I want to talk about the 7-minute speech Paddy Pimblett gave where he sings for 3 minutes of it. Like that card, what happened in that arena was amazing. Everybody stole the mic and just talked forever. And they're all dancing. It was amazing to watch. The energy was so awesome to see. Our boy Paul Craig gets it done. That card was amazing. And then the week after that, we got Blades Dukakis. Where Curtis Blades looks amazing, like another dude that maybe has the potential.
I love that guy. And by the way, all of our predictions for that card, I believe, were dead on.
Bam.
So that's the way it works. So let's get on to 273. Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling. Sterling seems like he seems a little bit more motivated this time to prove that obviously that he wasn't playing the hurt when he could have continued like Anthony Lionheart.
But let's not kid ourselves. He was getting his ass kicked by Petr Yan up to that point.
Petr
Yan had control of that, and I was pulling really hard for Aljamain in that fight, but it was very apparent to me up until the knee that it wasn't going to happen, and it really opened my eyes to how good Petr Yan is. I think that this is so much motivation because he thinks he got robbed. He never should have lost that belt, and he's going to come out to destroy Aljamain. I don't think Aljamain's going to have a chance. It's probably going to be a KO at some point. He just did not look in the same league as Yan.
Agreed. I like to drop names from the sauna. My days my week in the sauna. Well, because what happens is I go up there and I hit the pads or I spar.
By the way, on our other channel, my week in the sauna.
My week in the sauna talk.
Boris.
It's Sauna Talk with Boris, James, and Victor.
I've actually developed some podcasting gear for the very humid environment.
It's not humid, it's dry in the sun. It's
Dry,
200
yeah.
degrees. But
Oh, yeah.
so Rafael Fiziv's training partner from Tiger Muay Thai actually lives here now. And so I see him all the time, and he's sparred with Piotr Jan before, and says he's a monster. He's just my size, and this guy's like, I mean, it's not like I'm big, but compared to me, he's smaller. Like I'm 5'10", he's like 5'7". He's a real 135er. He looks like he would kill anybody though, and he's a super nice guy, by the way. But anyway, he said he thought Piotr Jan was going to destroy Sterling.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because I really like Aljo, but man, he was just getting outstruck. He was getting out. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember a whole lot of grappling, but I mean, everything was going Jan's way, and it's for a reason because he is technically so sound. His striking, his boxing, super crisp always. He's always on point with his striking, which makes you have to try and take him down or do something of that nature. And then he's just as clean in his technique on the ground. So yeah, I got Jan all the way.
Yeah, I do as well. So we all three are picking Piotr Jan.
Yeah.
So then we'll move backwards a couple, and I'd like to go into Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha Torres. That to me could be a really good fight because Tisha Torres is she's mean and she's a good striker, but she does not have the grappling game that Mackenzie Dern has.
Not many in that division do have the grappling game that she does. I mean, look at
Can we just say? Can we say period?
Yeah, right. Period.
Like,
look at the
like a menstrual cycle period, or if you just want to throw that out there, yeah.
No,
either or.
Nobody in general, no one has look at the accomplishments. How many world championships she's won, and in jiu-jitsu. I mean, she's a savage on the ground. You're not getting any.
And you see it in her UFC matches, right? Like it's almost like a clinic. It's like she's putting together a video, an instructional, and you can watch her step by step doing some of these different techniques. It's amazing to watch.
She's good. She lost her last fight, I remember.
She did.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was going to say is that Rodriguez kind of did she kind of give the blueprint to how to beat Mackenzie Dern, and that's what is that what we're going to find out? I mean, this next fight's very important for Mackenzie Dern in her career because if it happens again, maybe her puzzle's been figured out and we're not going to be hearing about her for very much longer.
Well, the weird
I disagree.
Okay, go ahead with that then. That I like when you two disagree. It's fun.
No, I disagree. I think Mackenzie Dern, just the level of athlete she is, the level of professional that she is, she's looked at that fight probably a million times and gone, okay, I see the mistakes that I made. I see where I could get better. And she is training in the exact thing that she needs to make sure that doesn't happen again and that the fight goes wherever she wants the fight to go. She's that person that wants to dictate every part of the fight. She wants to know where it's going to be at before it happens. I think Dern comes out and shows, hey, you can put the best strikers in this division up against me, and I'm still going to come out here and be able to impose my will.
So, okay, are we all picking right now? I'm going to say Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, I'm taking Dern as well.
Yeah,
I'll take Dern as well.
All right. So moving on to I love the Korean Zombie, and Volkanovski's a good fighter, great fighter.
Okay,
so
there we go.
Yeah, the fact he got out of that triangle from Ortega, like he's
that's all you ever have to say. He had
not just one submission. He got out of two of them.
I know.
Both of them he should have been done. That's what T-City does. That's why he has the name T-City.
I know.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It shows you his heart. Like, you know how tough he is. You know he's got heart. But that is the embodiment. What you can watch that. That's the embodiment of heart.
Yeah, I think that you two are both leaning towards Volk.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm heavily leaning. I think he. Yeah. I mean, he's on the top. It's him and Holloway to me are 1A, 1B.
Everybody likes both these guys, right? Not like there's not the crowd didn't boo. Like the crowd it's in America, right? And well, of course, no, Sterling's American, and they were rooting for Piotr Jan.
Mm-hmm.
and we've seen that when we don't see that very often. But
No.
I can
Man.
promise you that won't happen on Saturday with what's going on in the Ukraine. They're gonna
No.
Peter Yan's gonna get booed very
you think
harshly.
so?
Yeah, I
It
mean,
happened in the last fight.
You
Yeah,
think people are that dumb that
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's a
it,
shame.
it was happening in the last fight night with
Yeah,
the Russian fighters that were coming through
That's
on that card.
I saw it. What does Piotr Jan have to do with that whole thing? Nothing. Anyway, I like the guy a lot, and when I say that, I mean Vladimir Putin. No, I like.
Jesus.
Hey,
No, I like. I'm joking. No, I like Piotr Jan a lot. I think my heart is with the Korean Zombie, and my common sense is with Volkanovski.
You're the worst. The worst.
With what?
Come on. That
With
was
the phone?
Okay, so wait,
It's Chael Sonnen. I got to take it.
Uncle Chael.
So
Go
you got Volk, right?
I got.
I also have Volk.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for the Korean Zombie. All right, which brings us to the people's fight. And
Do you guys mind if I do my my spiel on this, because I have a lot of feelings about this one?
Nate, you know what?
You've
You're
got-
on
you've
fire
got-
tonight.
you got
Like
30
Jesse
seconds,
could
Nate.
never be. Go ahead.
So when I initially started thinking about this fight, we're talking about a Gilbert Burns who is 2 fights removed from a title fight with Usman, right? This guy is fucking amazing. He's had a huge amount of win streaks up till Usman, and then he goes and he beats Wonder Boy, I think, in a decision. And he opens up at a negative 600 to a dude who's had 3 fights in the UFC. Like, if I'm Gilbert Burns, I am that's so much disrespect from everyone.
Yeah.
But then I started doing a little bit of research and looking at the numbers with Chimaev.
252 to 2.
Yes. Yeah, like he doesn't get hit. Like, he's a
Yeah.
legitimate barbarian. Like, there's no doubt in my mind.
Agree.
Fuck, I am so torn. I am so torn in this fight now. Like, because of Gilbert's experience, what he's been through. He's been in championship fights. But Chimaev is a fucking killer, dude. Like, I don't. He could take him out if Chimaev takes him out in the first round. Like, is he up next for a championship fight?
So I'm just gonna say I have the utmost respect for Gilbert Burns. I want him to win,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but he's not gonna.
Right. Okay.
I think Chimaev beats him. His wrestling is so good that Burns is so small in comparison to him. The striking game is going to be one where Burns is going to have to try and hop in and hop out, and he's going to get a hold of Burns. And once he does that, Gilbert Burns is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, world-class. But what do you do with that type of wrestling ability that he has?
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think Burns is able to take him down, and I think he gets. I think this is a second round knockout.
I agree. So I'm picking Chimaev, but I'm rooting for. I don't want to see Chimaev lose, but I want to see Gilbert Burns win.
Heard. Yeah, I'm with you. Actually,
Yeah.
It's going to be knockout of the night, I think.
Damn.
I have a new topic that I want to talk about,
All right.
and I think that GSP is the most influential figure in the UFC
You
for
won't hear any
fighters.
argument from me. Yeah.
Because he changed the way that everybody trained for fights. Like,
Yeah.
he turned it from the scrappers, the guys who would just go into the gym and punch each other in the face until somebody was knocked out, into an actual sport in the way that fighters went about training. And the guys that trained with him.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more, because when you look at the old days, it's just tough guys. Rather than it almost looked like a tough man contest with a bunch of different mixed martial
What are you
arts.
talking about? The Lions Den and Ken Shamrock? Those guys were the
but they weren't.
utmost
Yeah, but they
scientists.
didn't.
I'm kidding.
No, I
That's
was gonna say.
all they did was
I know.
pummel the shit out of each
Right.
other.
It was fun to watch. Believe me, I
Yeah.
loved it.
I
but-
was the biggest Tito Ken Shamrock fan. I could have watched them fight 100 times.
Yeah.
100
Tito
times.
Ortiz though is now you take Dominic Cruz and Tito Ortiz and let them just have a debate about anything.
What?
Why
Tito
would you-
Ortiz, because his IQ is 12.
I was gonna say, why would you want to make Ortiz look any dumber than he actually is?
It's fun.
King of the casuals, the casual king. King of the casuals, the casual king. 'Cause ain't